We are live. So tonight we were supposed to be commenting on Alex Honnolds Skyscraper live on Netflix, but it was canceled due to bad weather and rescheduled for tomorrow. So we're here and we'll be watching this together.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited. I don't know if anyone's on here though. I can't. Oh, this is one person that's on. Hi, person, whoever's joining. Thank you so much for joining the hot sheet. We're so excited to watch Skyscraper live with Alex Honnold from Free Solo climbing the Taipei 101 building, and they have a storm and had to reschedule the event till tomorrow, which just builds the anticipation for tomorrow night. But we will be there, same time, same place. Hopefully the weather is good in Taipei. We hope the best for Alex. I'm so excited about this event. I mean, it's nuts. It's like just nuts beyond belief. And they're doing it live on Netflix. And I thought it'd be a good idea for us all to watch together and comment together, and we can talk and share and our comments. And I don't know if any of you saw Free Solo, but it was hard to watch. He is an amazing climber. He's super capable, but it was very hard to watch because every single movement he could fall, that he any error that he made, he could fall to his death. And here he is doing it live, which is nuts. It's just totally nuts. So anyway, I'm excited. Oh, people are commenting. Hi, how long does it start? I'm so sorry, but it was canceled until tomorrow.
Delayed.
It was delayed. Sorry, delayed, canceled tonight, delayed for tomorrow. We've got people signing in. Hello. I'm going to just comment.
You should hang out there and
I am going to
and you should comment too.
just give people updates here.
That's
We are all on. Let's see. I want to post this. Here's in the chat a note from Netflix, saying that yeah, I hope it doesn't mean anything bad, but the weather in Taipei was stormy and it made the building wet and slippery. And I think Alex has the ability to cancel the event and go when he feels comfortable. And so they postponed it a few hours ago and until tomorrow night, same time, same place. We will be here to talk about this and do this together because it's too scary to do this alone. It's too scary. That's very loud. And I can't wait to hear what you all think. Did this post? I'm trying to post the update, but it doesn't seem to be posting. Sorry about that. I don't know why. I'm trying to write somebody a note, but it's not happening. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. We are the Hot Sheet Podcast. My co-host Sean and he's on a shoot in Seattle, so he wasn't able to make it with us tonight. But we talk about behind the scenes of all your favorite shows. Storytelling has an amazing power to it, and we always watch the stories online. But what Sean and I do is we turn the cameras around and we interview directors, producers, people that make the show, the camera guys, the cast, and we learn more about the show, your favorite show, and learn more about the details, how the show came to life, what happened. We share long, intimate conversations with all these wonderful people. Check it out. It's on the Hot Sheet Podcast. Please like and subscribe. Tell us what you think. And tonight we were going to do this live event and talk about Alex Honnolds Climb up the Taipei 101 building. And unfortunately, due to the weather, It was postponed to tomorrow night, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We will do this again tomorrow. We will be there at 8 p.m. and I hope you can all join us. This is a wild event. I read something today that, everyone, automatically assumes that this is a scary, dangerous thing, which of course it is. But Alex Honnolds hopes that people see the joy in it, that we remember what it's like to be a kid and you see some tree or something that you want to climb and you just want to do it. And that's the emotion that he would like people to feel from this experience versus just he might fall to his death, which of course that's what the rest of us are thinking, which is pretty scary. But he sees joy. When he sees this building, he sees joy. So that's what I'm curious about because that doesn't look like joy to me, but I have a different sense of joy. I don't know what you all think, but it's pretty wild. It's not tonight. Somebody was asking, is it tonight? It was scheduled for tonight, but it was postponed due to a weather delay. And it's too bad. We are all disappointed, but he did it for his safety. The building was wet and slippery and they had to cancel, not cancel, sorry, postpone till tomorrow. So unfortunately, that is the update. So I'm here just to tell you that we'll be here tomorrow night. We appreciate you joining. We hope you join again tomorrow night. Why is it not live? It's not live because they postponed the event till tomorrow night. Has he bottled it? Has he started on Netflix? I find his joy fascinating. I do too. It is a definitely interesting kind of joy. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. Will the building be dry to tomorrow? Well, let's hope so because, we all want him to be safe. But if I don't know, I mean, I read a lot of articles getting prepared so I can share some useful information with you guys. And it says that Alex can choose, like if he doesn't feel safe, if he feels like the building is slippery, it's wet, it's not going to work, he can postpone it. So, I think they give him that contingency. Like they're not saying, "Oh, you have to climb this." I think he gets the choice of when to climb and where to climb and all that. So that's good. So he decided it's too wet, he can't do it. So hopefully he'll be good tomorrow. And we know there's storms. I don't know where everybody is, but here in the United States, I'm in New York. It's supposed to be really stormy this weekend, and hopefully everyone is home watching Netflix and we can all watch this together tomorrow. Netflix confirmed it will be on Saturday. I looked on the Netflix site and it says Saturday the 24th at 8 p.m. So the same time but tomorrow. That's what it says on the Netflix site. I'm gonna just I'll just say the climb was scheduled for tonight, but was postponed until tomorrow, Saturday at 8 p.m. And we will be there. And we hope you are there too. Alex postponed it. Yes. Those of you who just signing on, shout out to Katie for giving the weather report. Yes, thank you. If the building is not dry, I mean, that poses a lot of problems, He's climbing on glass, concrete, and steel, which, is if it's wet, it's very slippery. I did read that he has special shoes. So they're custom climbing shoes. They're sort of extra for these slippier conditions. There was one guy who climbed this building in 2004. His name is Alain Robert, and he's known as the French Spider-Man. And he took 4 hours to climb, and he was on ropes. But there's footage of his foot slipping because apparently the building itself is sort of slippery. So if it's wet, you really don't want that. That's bad news. But yeah, he did. There's only one other guy that did it, and it was with ropes. It took 4 hours because of the wind. Alex is planning to do the climb in less than 2.5 hours, in the 2-hour range, which is a long time to be under pressure. Let's see, what are people saying here? Alex, play with the death. Yes. I think that's true. Can we confirm? Is it supposed to be right now? Uncle Ray 19. Yeah, the climb is supposed to be, it was originally scheduled to be happening now, but because of the weather, it was postponed till Saturday, 8 p.m. So you are correct. It was supposed to be right now, but as people are tuning in tomorrow, we will be there. We will be there. We hope you guys come back tomorrow. Yes, we're all worried about the weather. You know, it's just tough. But what do you guys think? I'm curious. Do you think this is a sport or spectacle? A lot of people in the climbing world were saying that this is a little more of a spectacle. And, you know, there is a lot of spectacle around it. But what do you think this is? I think for Alex, I don't think he considers it a spectacle. He said that he's getting paid for the spectacle, but he's climbing for free because he loves it. So I'm just curious what you guys think. Just get a big towel to dry the building. Yeah, you need a big towel. But I don't know, maybe he got nervous too. Maybe it is more than the weather. Maybe he got nervous. Who knows? Hopefully we'll make the right decisions when he comes, to do it tomorrow. I just wonder what he's doing. Like, what is he thinking tonight? It was postponed. There's all these people wanting to watch. It adds a certain pressure to the situation. I wonder if he feels that pressure. The whole incident is problematic because it is without safety measures. Yeah, there's not a lot of safety there. That's for sure. Climbing a building without ropes is definitely not safe. There's a high degree of risk with that, for sure. Yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think. People are still tuning in, asking when the show is. It was postponed due to bad weather. It will air tomorrow night, Saturday, the 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. But I'm curious to know why you guys want to watch Alex Honnolds Climb. I know I want to watch it because I'm just fascinated with, like, I don't know. I don't see a building and just want to climb to the top of it. That's not what I'm thinking when I see that building. But for him, he saw this building 10 years ago and he wanted to climb it. It's been a dream. But I guess you can't just climb these buildings. You need permission to do that. And a lot of the times it's illegal. So he got permission and he said, why not? I'm going to do it. And so that's what we're waiting for tomorrow. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you can, subscribe to the Hot Sheet. It's our podcast. We go behind the scenes. We interview all kinds of people in the entertainment industry. We understand how your favorite shows are made, different behind the scenes stories, all the insider insights. We have a really fun episode on couples therapy and why this couple decided to go to therapy on TV. It's a fun story. Check that out. It's on our YouTube channel. It's our most recent story. Somebody says climbing a building is insane. I struggle to climb up my stairs. Lee, that is so true. Lee Waters 93. I agree with you. Climbing like that is definitely scary. Uh-oh. I'm frozen.
Just become.
Good. Oh, hello? Sorry, I was frozen. My connection went unstable. I'm so sorry, but I'm back. I'm frozen. I was back. I was talking to Lee Waters. Climbing a building is insane. I struggle to climb up my stairs at night. I'm with you, Lee. I totally get it. Climbing a building is insane. I think that's why I want to watch this show, because I just want to know what he's thinking. I'm like it's just like, I don't know. It's just I don't get it. I really don't get it. And I'm an athlete. I don't get that. It sounds nuts. And he's like, "Oh, it's fine. It's not hard. It's easy." So I want to see that. Hasta mañana. I wish Alex the best. We wish him the best as well. We wish him success. And hopefully tomorrow the weather will be great and they won't what if they have to postpone tomorrow? What if the weather's bad tomorrow and they have to postpone again? I mean, that would suck. That would really suck. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see I don't know what the contingency plan is. Yes, someone's just signing on now. They canceled the event. They did not cancel the event. They postponed the event. They postponed it till tomorrow, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be thinking about this until it happens. But he must be nervous, waiting in some hotel room, just probably hoping, not overthinking the whole thing. But how could you not? The pressure's mounting. Thanks. You're welcome for letting you know. It was just announced. The postponement was announced not too long ago. So I've been tracking the news, looking for live updates. And apparently there was a storm in Taipei in the morning. It rolled through, but the weather was bad and the building was still wet and therefore slippery and not ideal for climbing. So they postponed the event to tomorrow. And hopefully it will stay on schedule. So what are you all doing tonight? Now that your plans to watch Alex climb this building are not happening, I'm happy to talk to you, but I'm not commenting on the show because the show's been postponed.
Yeah.
I'm just leading up to the show and waiting with
We're gonna do 28 people.
bated breath until this happens. So yeah, I don't know. I wonder. So I don't know how Netflix schedules this kind of stuff. Like, what if they have to postpone a second time? Then what? It's a lot different than live sports, I don't know. I was thinking that, in the Netflix world, you can just stream and watch something at any given time. But it's kind of nice to have like a scheduled event to watch. That's what's fun about live sports. Is you look forward to like Sunday football, you can make your chili and hang out and have something to look forward to. And this is the same idea, Friday night, 8 o'clock, watch Alex climb a building. Not exactly, I guess it is kind of a live sport, but it's interesting. Like, it's nice to have a scheduled event to kind of plan your night around. It's kind of nice, but hopefully it'll happen. I do it for Alex if he don't want this anymore. Yeah, I wonder if he still wants to do it. Where's a question? Let's see. Before he climbs, do you check that there are no areas on the wall that are still a little wet that could cause a bad surprise? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you. I think I don't know if they would, if there's any way to fully dry off that building. Like, the building is 1,600 feet, 1,667 feet. It's 101 floors. Like, how do you make sure that that much surface area is dry? I think the storm in the morning, it happened hours before he was supposed to climb. So there wasn't a long time period between this when the storm came through and when he was supposed to climb. So certainly, it was with certainty that the building wasn't dry. But that's a good question. Like, how do you really tell if the building is fully dry? Because there's a lot of moisture in the air when a storm comes and goes. So I don't know. That's a very good question. I would think with Alex is, calculating, and he's obviously gonna climb when it's safe and when he's comfortable, if there is such a thing, climbing a building, I don't know. But I guess we'll just see. Like, honestly, this feels unprecedented. This is why we were so excited to do this live and do a reaction video to this event, because it's truly unprecedented. Nobody's ever climbed an urban building like this without ropes. And no one's ever done that live. So that's like a double whammy. No ropes, and it's live. So that's nuts. And so that's why we wanted to share with everybody and watch this together. And I guess we'll just have to wait till tomorrow night to do it. Why is it canceled? Someone says, because the storm rolled in and the building was wet. And so they didn't cancel it, they postponed it. So just want to be clear. They have not canceled the event. They postponed it for tomorrow. But if this was football, they'd still be playing, They'd play in the snow, the rain, you name it. But this is different. No one's ever done this. Yeah, no problem. Cancel it. We just want to be clear, make sure we get our language right. But yeah, they officially postponed, not canceled. Hopefully not canceled in the future. But who knows? Maybe Alex is getting cold feet. I don't know. We will see. We will see. So hopefully you guys can tune in again tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. We will be here. I am so excited to watch this. I have mixed feelings. Like, I'm excited to watch it, but I'm nervous for him. And if any of you have seen Free Solo, the documentary film that won an Oscar in 2018, it's a phenomenal film. But I was like, biting my fingernails and squeezing people to the left and to the right because it was terrifying. And the cameramen are there on ropes, right in his face, getting these amazing shots of all the details. And it's intense, man. It's intense. Somebody said if he falls, he dies. That's the thing. Yeah, I think that's true. If he falls, he dies, most likely. Um, but he is strong, you're right, and he practices and practices and practices and practices. I don't think he does this unless there's an insane amount of practice going on. So he must feel confident somewhere in his mind. Somebody said my mom told me about this and I was ready to watch it, but it was canceled. Not canceled, postponed. Yes, everyone's asking if it's canceled. And no, it was not canceled. It was postponed to tomorrow, 8 p.m. We will be here. We'll be here. We'll be your companion guide. Watch this show with you, comment on the show with you. And by the way, I'm a TV producer, so I can speak about the show from a producer standpoint, from a camera standpoint. I was also an extreme athlete in my youth, and I can talk about risk and what he's potentially feeling and the decisions that he's making, all that kind of stuff. I will share all this insider baseball stuff when we're watching the show together tomorrow night at 8 since they postponed. But yeah, is he okay? People are still wondering if it's happening. I think he's okay. I think he's fine. I mean, mentally, I have no idea what he's thinking. Um, maybe he's unfazed, or maybe he's nervous, or maybe he's excited and just can't wait to do it. But the conditions have to be right.
More people watching.
But the people, he seems excited. He's the guy is genuinely excited. He's definitely not built like the rest of us. He has he has something else going on, in his mind because he's comfortable with this, he's excited. Somebody says it's weather. That area of the world gets random earthquakes and storms. Yeah. Yes. Lots of weather in Taipei. I think Alex, he wrote in an Instagram that he was walking around Taipei in the morning, enjoying the rain, waiting in some hotel room to climb this building.
Did you ever have an event canceled for weather change?
Oh, someone is chiming in from Taipei, and it's raining right now.
Nice.
Oh, interesting. Thank you for sharing with that.
Nice.
That is so helpful. I appreciate that, and hopefully it stops raining so we can get this show on the ground. Sometimes, in sports, events get canceled. It happens, if it's too dangerous, I think there is a limit with some of these sports. And if the building you're climbing is wet and slippery, I think that qualifies as being supremely dangerous, more dangerous than, normal. So why is somebody saying RIP Alex? He did not die. Let's be clear. He did not die. We haven't even started the climb. So let's not give any bad juju to Alex. Let's hope for the best. I hope he's like a little kid climbing this building and having sheer joy, not something worse. No, I don't remember. Somebody's asking if we remember them. I don't know who you are. Sorry. Whoa, you're texting a lot. Don't know who that person is. It seems like a bot, so I'm gonna ignore it. No, I think we should think good thoughts when it comes to Alex. I mean, he's giving us. Sorry, you're not a bot. You just said the same question a few times. I did your first message. Okay. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, how long did it start? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, we are we'll have to wait for tomorrow. Like 24 hours we have to wait, or just a little less. We will wait to see this incredible, unprecedented climb. Never happened before. We are so excited and look forward to that. So yeah, if you guys like behind the scenes, you should watch the Hot Sheet podcast. We go behind the scenes, we talk about all kinds of different shows, how they're made, how they get developed, who does the show, any hiccups behind the show. We talk about Netflix hits, if you like Netflix. We talk about all kinds of stuff. When does it start? Someone's just checking in. It was postponed. That is correct. Yes, Chris, Twitter, Yahoo, you saw it on Yahoo Sports. The event was postponed. That is true. Yes, that's why we are just talking about the upcoming event instead of talking about the event itself. And yeah, if you guys can subscribe, please do. We love having viewers like you, fans like you. If you have shows that you'd like to hear about, we'd love to hear about that. We can try and get your favorite guest. We have a lot of fun guests coming up, but we are happy to accommodate if we can. And hopefully we'll be interviewing some folks from the production team that's filming this event and learn about their experience after the fact. That'd be great. Do I think Alex is more nervous before a climb? Like once he starts into his climbing rhythm, he settles down and just gets focused and calm. Yeah, I think there's a truth to that. I think the anticipation, I know I can speak as an athlete. I've been an athlete for a long time, and professionally, and as a hobbyist, and so I've competed quite a bit throughout my life, and it's true. Like the anticipation of the event is a lot more intense than the actual event. Once you're moving and you're doing your thing, you know what to do. Like you're pro, this is your comfort zone, you know what to do, and you're moving, and you definitely get focused and get focused fast. If you don't focus, that could be to your peril. So you better focus. You better figure that out. Do I know the person who is climbing? Um, it's Alex Honnolds. He was the star in the free solo Netflix movie that won an Oscar. You're welcome. Do I know him personally? No, I do not, but I do know his camera guys. I know Alex's camera guys, the guys that have filmed with Alex. Um, they are at risk too. Don't forget, they're the ones filming Alex. And so if anything bad happens to Alex, the camera guys, that's their burden to bear as well. And I want to talk about that, um, during the event itself. Like I want to, when you see the camera, there's somebody there filming it. So that's an important part of the process there. And you guys are so great. This is like, we appreciate your participation and excitement about this film. We're excited about it as well. And I can't wait to watch it with all of you tomorrow night. Unfortunately, we have to wait, but it just kind of builds the anticipation of it all. So that is kind of exciting. Why is it a burden for the camera people? Sorry if I wasn't clear, but I imagine if you're filming your friend, they're all friendly, and he, God forbid, he falls and, something horrible happens, you have to know what you're doing as a camera guy. You have to be comfortable that that's a possible consequence. That's a tough burden to bear. You can't just go into that situation without that full awareness. You have to understand that that may happen, and you may witness that, and you may bear that burden. And that's the choice of the cameraman. They have to decide if that's what they, are comfortable with, if they can live with that. If they're not able to live with that, then they have no business being up there filming. That's my perspective. Is Jimmy Chin part of this film crew? Jimmy Chin filmed the Free Solo movie, as you know, the Oscar-winning Free Solo movie. And I don't think he is a part of this team. I read somewhere the producers, it's a different company. I'll tell you in just a second. The production company, I read this earlier. Plimsoll Productions. James Smith is the executive with Plimsoll Productions. They're a real solid production company, and they do this kind of stuff. And obviously, they understand the risks. Let's see. They need to be psychologically ready. Yes. So getting back to the cameraman's perspective, yes, I would say 100% they have to be psychologically prepared for all outcomes. And as I'm an executive producer, I hire camera teams, and we put them in all kinds of crazy places. We filmed in jail and, all places around the world. And, you have talks with your team, and you say this. First of all, you hire people that are prepared for these kind of environments and can handle these kind of environments. And then you have daily talks with your team to make sure that they're okay, that what they're experiencing is okay. And, you just keep everybody in check, because it's hard. Camera guys have a hard job. They witness a lot of hard things sometimes. But these guys are all climbers. These camera guys are climbers. They know the world. They're friends with Alex. They have a built-in trust system. So everyone's saying, what time is it in Australia? I have no idea. Alex has a really big fighter heart. He is doing us to say nothing is impossible. I think that's true. I think, on what I read several articles to prepare for this event and to talk to you guys. And I was going to say that he seems to really want people to enjoy this as much as he does, like, and not think he's just nuts or crazy for doing it, but, like, really enjoying the event, really seeing the joy that he has. Um, I think as an extreme athlete, he's doing this for a couple reasons. A, it's new. There's a novelty to it. No one's ever done it. B, the city of Taipei allowed him to do it, which is great. And C, he gets joy from it. So I think that's what he's trying to convey to all of us is like, hey, it's okay. Check it out. It's not normal, but it's all right. So yeah, I agree with you. He has a big heart. Question. I know you're not a professional climber, but the Taipei 101 angles out at each section, albeit the base and the spire. How can a human even begin to climb at an upward and outward angle for 600 feet? That's an excellent question. I read that the angle that you're referring to is about 10 to 15 degrees. So imagine 10 to 15 degree angle with no rope. I mean, to me, that sounds just beyond scary. I just don't even know what I would do with that. But he feels quite confident about that. Apparently there's these dragon heads on the side of the building, like a spine, and that he feels that he can grab those and then during this middle section of the building, they're called bamboo boxes, and they're 100 feet, and then they're separated by a balcony, and then another 100 feet, and then a balcony. So he's able to sort of do these like hard sprints and then rest, and then take another hard sprint and then rest, and so on for like, several floors. The bamboo boxes are 8. There's 8 of those little things. So that's pretty nuts. When is it starting? It says, so Netflix says it's starting Saturday the 21st, 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know where everyone is in the world, but this is 24 hours from now, or a little less than 24 hours from right now is when they will make the next attempt. And we'll see. We will see. So you're welcome for the info. For me, it's Saturday the 24th right now. So I don't know. When I click on Netflix here, I'm in New York, so I'm on Eastern Standard Time. When I click on Netflix, it says Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know if you're in Australia or Taipei or whatever, but make sure you check your listings. But we will be here. We will be here for the event. So you'll just have to stay tuned. If that's Sunday for you, yeah, then I guess it's Sunday for you. But stay tuned. Well, guys, what do you think? If you like this content, if you like learning a little behind the scenes, please subscribe to the Hot Sheet podcast. We talk to all kinds of people. We hope to talk to the camera team of this climb, the Skyscraper Live. We hope to interview them. I haven't asked, to be totally upfront, but I would like to. And I do know some of their friends, and that would be great. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And come back tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow, same place, same time. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave. We also just finished our hero trailer, It's 3 minutes. Check it out. It'll tell you a lot about who the hot sheet is, and hopefully you love us. And if you have any ideas for shows, if you have anybody you'd like for us to interview, please let us know. We'd be happy to accommodate you. I don't see the subscribe button. I would put it in the chat for you to make it easy, but I don't see it. So I don't know how to add that for you. But just go to our homepage, go to the YouTube page, subscribe, and we will be back here tomorrow to talk about this crazy climb, this unprecedented climb. We're all gonna hold hands together and hope for the best. You know, it's definitely nerve-wracking. I had a dream about it last night, and I was like, oh my God, what is he doing? This is nuts. You know? But yeah, tune in. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in again tomorrow, and we will do this again. And we'll hope for clear skies. If the person in Taipei is still there, give us the update on the weather, because is it supposed to storm again tomorrow? There was someone from Taipei in the chat and would love to know if it is supposed to rain tomorrow. Because that could, I don't know what happens if they postpone again. That's kind of crazy. But I don't know. I really don't know. Does anybody else have any other questions about the event, about the hot sheet, and whether you're going to tune in tomorrow night? I'd love to hear from you. Let's see. What else can I tell you? So I'm curious what this guy, Alain Robert, he's the French Spider-Man. He's the only other guy that climbed this building, and it was in 2004. And it was the grand opening of the tallest building in the world, and it took him 4 hours to climb it, but he was battered by wind and rain. So Taipei is just a windy, rainy place. But apparently this building, Taipei 101, is a dream for climbers. And I guess if you dream of climbing, this is on your list. And there's this thing called buildering. Have you ever heard of that? Buildering is people that climb buildings, but it's usually done in the shadows and without permission. It is raining in Taipei until 10 a.m. Thank you for that update. Appreciate that. All right, so it needs to stop raining. The building needs to dry off completely, and Alex needs to feel really good about the conditions to embark on this insane athletic event. This, it's nuts. It's really pretty crazy. I don't think anyone's done anything like this ever. He's like the modern day evil Knievel. But thank you for the update, the weather update in Taipei. That's super helpful. And yeah, I guess he's just walking around, eating buffet. That's what he said he wanted to do when he was done climbing, was going to a buffet with his wife. I would eat everything. If I survived that climb, I would eat my face off. I would eat everything. What would you do? He can climb the building with rain, no risk, no fun. Well, rain makes it pretty slippery. That would make a pretty slippery climb. Anyway, well, I'll talk for a little while longer. And we really appreciate you guys and would love if you subscribe to our channel. We, are pretty new. We've only been around a couple months, but we're having lots of fun, and we have lots of fun, interesting guests. They're making like Andrew Reed. He's made top Netflix hits. If you love Netflix, we interviewed a couple from couples therapy on Showtime. Like, why did they want to go on to therapy on TV? We talked to filmmakers, and we did talk to another camera guy that filmed with Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart. That's a fun one. There's all kinds of fun ones. But if you like it, check us out, subscribe, and we will be back tomorrow. We are going to do this live event tomorrow. We're going to watch Alex climb the building. Hopefully the weather is good and the building is dry and we can move on. We appreciate all you guys chiming in, and we'll send another link out to the world and hope that you join us again tomorrow night, 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. Check your listings for wherever you are to watch this unprecedented event. We have to do this together. We can't do it alone. It's too crazy. We need to talk about it and share all at once. So I'm going to sign off, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. And have a great night, a cozy night watching your Netflix. Or what, even better, you're watching the next episode of The Hot Sheet. We have lots of things to choose from and some really fun interviews coming up. So we appreciate it. Bye. Thank you.
Did you set it off?
Yeah.